What's up athletes, welcome back to this channel. Just kidding, I know you're not an athlete yet. I know exactly why you clicked on this video. You just want to improve yourself and maximize your gains in 2025. You want to start calisthenics just like everyone else around you. You want to achieve maybe skills like the planche or the front lever, or you just want to gain some muscle mass with weighted dips and weighted pull-ups. So if this is why you clicked on this video, this is for you. In 8 minutes from now, I will show you everything you need to know in 2025 to get it to the best shape of your life with calisthenics. So just before starting, there are some new things that you need to understand if you want to maximize your gains and your calisthenics journey in 2025. First of all, calisthenics is not about building muscle mass. If you want to build muscle mass, be the biggest, be the leanest, this is not a sport for you. That's it. You can just go to the gym or leave this video. In this video today, we are talking about learning calisthenics skills while building an amazing physique without using any weights or any dumbbells at all. The second thing that you have to understand is that calisthenics is a strength-based sport. That means that if you can't achieve some of the skills that you want to achieve, whether it's the muscle ups or just, for example, L-sit, that means that you are just not strong enough. Yes, there are some skills like the handstand or one-arm handstand that are not strength-based, they are balance, more about balance. But most of the skills that you want to achieve, even the most advanced skills like the planche or the front lever, if you can't do them, it's just because you are weak. You are actually just weak. So if you want to get those skills, you will have to train hard, you will have to train smart, and this is why I am here. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's just start. And one of the most important aspects when you are starting calisthenics in 2025, not even calisthenics, but just in general, everything new that you want to achieve, you will have to build some consistency. So, the best split in calisthenics in 2025 is a full body split. I will not explain it now. There is in my channel the last video about training splits in calisthenics, and I've talked about the beginner split, which is the full body split that I recommend to everyone that I coach, everyone that I will encounter and want him to start calisthenics. I tell him just go with the full body split. So your first step, your first goal if you want to start your calisthenics journey is just build up the consistency. Whether you're training at home like me, or you want to go to your local park, or just you want to stay at the gym but start calisthenics, all you have to do is show up. 2 to 3 sessions in 1 week with full body split, as I said earlier. That's it. That's all you need to know about your training split and how to start. Now, let's move on to which exercise you should be doing in each session. So, first of all, it's a full body split. So most of the time you will train the same movements all over again, and all you need to understand is just stick to the basics. In the pull you have the pull-ups and the body weight rows, and in the push you have the push-ups and the dips. These are the 4 exercises that you should be doing each and every session at the start of your calisthenics journey. The second step that you need to understand is just be patient. Even if you have some good basics from your gym journey or from your sports as a kid, calisthenics is a big deal. You will have to get at least 3 months, maybe even half a year of just training the basic and get some muscle mass on your skin before moving on to starting your calisthenics skill journey. So the second step is just be patient, train these 4 movements for as long as you need until you feel ready to get started with the calisthenics advanced skills. Let's move on to a quick guide on how to understand how many rep range to do in each set and how many sets for each exercise. So, for a general rule, as long as your muscles are sore 1 day after the end of the session, that means that you did a little bit too much. You don't need to be sore after each and every session. So the goal here is to keep your muscles quite recovered after the first day of the session. Yes, you can get sore muscles sometimes, but most of the time you will just need to feel heavy, but not with muscle soreness. So try to understand and get your research with your own body, with yourself. Try to understand how many sets you should be doing in each and every exercise to get that feeling. I suggest you to start with 2 sets of each exercise. That means that, for example, for pull-ups, I will do 10 reps with 2 sets, and then I will move to bodyweight rows, 10 reps, 10 to 20 reps maybe, because it's even easier exercise, and again 2 sets, and then you will move on to the push. You will do some push-ups for 2 sets and dips for 2 sets. After that, you will go to sleep and try to understand how you feel at the morning afterwards. If your muscles are very sore, maybe you took it a little bit too much. Maybe you need to do 1 set, or maybe you just need to do 2 sets, but one of them will be very close to failure and the other one will be a little bit less close to failure, maybe 1 to 2 reps in reserve. So we've covered the third step, which is how much should you do in each session. Most of the time just go for 2 sets, most of them really close to failure, and just try to push the reps each and every session. That means that, for example, if I did in my first session of the week, let's say it's Monday, I got 7 reps in the pull-ups, and then in the second set I got 5. All I need to do in the session in Wednesday or in Thursday maybe, just go for 1 more rep. That means that I can do maybe 8 reps on the first set and then 5 reps on the second set, or maybe I can just go for 7 reps on the first set and then 6 reps on the second set. So just before moving on into the fourth step, which is actually even most important than all the 3 that I've talked about, I wanted you to realize that if you will be doing those 3 steps, just if you need, watch the video again, go into the 3 steps, and if you will be doing them to 3 to 6 months from now on, you will feel like a new person. It's not just something that I will tell everyone. You will actually feel like a new person. You will get a lot of muscle mass on your skin. You will feel a lot more confident than you were before, and you will just feel good, feel energized, and feel healthy. So for the fourth step, which as I said earlier is the most important, is get your recovery right. That means that first of all you will have to prioritize your sleep. Sleep is the number 1 aspect if you want to recover well between sessions. Try to get at least 8 hours of sleep every night. The second thing that you need to understand is that if you want to gain even more muscle mass and gain even more strength, you will have to put on the protein in your meals. Try to get at least 100 grams of protein, maybe even 120 grams of protein each and every day, and try to make it from animal-based foods. That means that you can go with beef, chicken, maybe dairy, maybe you can go with fish, or just try to get it from eggs. I eat at least 6 eggs in one day. Yes, I know it might sound a lot, but that's how I get my protein right. And if you will get at least 2x your body weight in protein grams, you will get much faster results. And the third tip about your recovery is try to go with active recovery. Alright, in between each and every session you have rest days, which means that you are just resting, you are not training, you are not doing anything. But in between those rest days you can do some active recovery. That can be stretches, that can be maybe massages, or just try to do light exercise to just get the muscles pumping and try to get some blood into the muscles. So we've talked about all the 4 steps that you need to understand if you want to start your calisthenics journey in 2025. We've talked about which split you should be doing, which I suggest full body split. We talked about which exercise you should be doing, which is just the 4 basics exercise in calisthenics. We've talked about what to do in each and every workout, how many sets, how many reps. Most of the time it should be close to failure. and we've talked about recovery, which is one of the most important aspects if you want to get more gains, more muscles, more strength, and just moving on into the advanced journey of the calisthenics skills. That's the end of the video. I just tried to break it down into steps of how to start your calisthenics journey in 2025. I saw on the internet so many calisthenics athletes that want to start their journey, just not doing it on the right track, not doing the right things, just because they don't know how to do it. So that's why I made this video. So if this video was helpful to you, just remember that you will have to stick for these 4 steps for at least 3 to 6 months to see results. If this video was helpful, remember to subscribe to this channel because I'm uploading each and every week one video about calisthenics. So if you want to gain more knowledge and just get more strength from my videos, this is the channel for you. Remember to like this video and send this video to someone who wants to start calisthenics in 2025 and just don't know how to do it. One last thing, please comment down below in the comments what helped you the most and which step you are struggling with the most. See you in the next video.